guys, this is Richard Pastorius. I'm going to show you how to install the Sumo Springs for the Mercedes Sprinter 3500 all by yourself. Let's get started. When you lower your jacks down, you're going to hit the manual button on the control panel, and you're going to have the ability to extend the jack up and down. You will have to have a couple tools. So you'll have to have a pry bar for the old one, and then you're going to need to make sure you support the suspension like with the 4x4 up here, something like that. I have my leveling jacks down, so my leveling jacks on the Mercedes seem to be holding up pretty well. This is the area right here that we're going to be installing. If you look at the other side doesn't have any blockage, so super simple. So let's go ahead and try out the existing pry bar. So we are under the RV here, and we're just going to be taking out the last rear Sumo spring. All right, so we got the perfect chisel tool here. I'm just going to pry these guys out. Now the back side is longer than the front side, so we want to keep that in mind. And we're going to focus on loosening the front side so it comes down. Now your Mercedes may have some silicone grease on the things, just be careful. Okay, so we'll try the classic tool. All right, this guy is really thin, very little small crowbar. Very, very useful. All right. So there it is. All right, so we got our tool there. We got our pry bar. Pry bar pulled this down. A little bit of damage here, but we're not going to save this. All right, guys, so this is the front Sumo Springs, and the whole thing you're going to do to prep it is you're going to use something called anti-seize lubricant. I'll click in Amazon, and this just prevents everything from rusting because sometimes you have dissimilar metals. So we're just going to coat the top here. Okay, kind of messy. And then we're going to coat up here. And so this basically is going to prevent rust. Now this is the washers and nuts it comes with. So we're going to coat those, but closer to when we do the installation because we don't want to get everything all messy. Now you want to make sure that you secured everything. So we'll put the tires on the lid out here. All right, so you can see this is where the other Sumo spring is. And what we're going to do is we are going to unscrew and replace it with the red Sumo spring. But you definitely need to be able to access that nut, which is right through here. So you're going to need a small wrench or a socket to do so. Push it in. This extender goes here. That might give you a little bit more clearance. So let's try that. Okay, here we go. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm putting the washer on the top of it. And then fortunately for me, this nut seems to be staying in place here. So we're just gonna align that in there. All right, so just to show you what it's doing right now, you can kind of see that the Sumo spring is resting on the rear jack, and it fits perfectly. So good fit on that side. And then the other guy, you can see that over there. He's a little bit brown, but he's actually, and now that the Sumo springs are installed, we can just drop the jacks. Make sure everything looks fine. All right, now I'm on the freeway going about 56 miles, and telling you these shocks are just amazing. So it doesn't feel like an RV anymore. It feels more like a Mercedes extended pickup or a Mercedes Sprinter van. Um, so very very smooth. I'm not giving the swaying. So we'll see how long this lasts and whether I need to install a secondaries.